And
You're just giving yourself bigger headaches.
yeah. And that's what I look back at is I look back on it and I realized that, yeah, I had more revenue. I had more employees. I had more staff. I was doing these big, cool, awesome jobs, but there was lack of systemization. There was lack of processes and procedure. There was lack of accountability, both for myself and for my team. And it just led to so many leaks in efficiency and profitability. And I woke up one day and realized that we made less profit at 2.7 than we did at 800K. And I also, to be totally transparent, I remember looking at my numbers and saying, man, I have 3 different employees that made more money than me this year.
Yeah. And so I think one of the really interesting things that starts to drive to and why a lot of business owners get stuck in that rut is, we bring people on, we know that we need to grow, but we're still doing these $10 an hour tasks, the $10 an hour trap. Why is it that you think that it's so easy to get stuck doing the $10 an hour stuff? Why is it so hard to let them go?
So in my experience, both as an owner myself, with coaching people, with working with other owners, I think the number one reason is that, like I mentioned earlier, 80% for an employee, as far as if you're 100% and you delegate something and they do it 80% as well, that is awesome.
It's success.
But I think that so many owners, the number one thing that leads to this trap is that they think they can do it better. And they think that if they do it better, it'll lead to them being more profitable. I have to enter my own bookkeeping because my accountant is expensive and it's going to take them too long. I need to be the one in the field. I need to be the one selling the jobs. Nobody will ever sell as well as I will. Nobody will ever do this as well as I will. I'm better at this. I'm better at that. And it leads to this trap of not delegating. And it leads to this trap of you doing all these minutia tasks that you could be delegating and being more profitable, being more systematized, and having more time.
Yeah.